Thank you so much for joining the DDI team. We appreciate you being willing to communicate and inviting us into your district to help with your data-driven instruction. One of the things when we're looking at data, especially in DMAC, is what we name our data. So when you're in TEAG-SCORE and you're creating a new test key, naming it properly can really make the process of communicating with the Region 9 very efficient. It asks you to pick your subject and your grade level, but then you have a choice of a version number. You can use up to 3 numbers, but you don't have to. And several of you already have a system in place. So, for example, if you name all of your unit tests by decades, so Unit 1 is 10, Unit 2 is 20. Several of you have a system in place for naming a 6 weeks test. 61 is the first 6 weeks test, 62 the second 6 weeks test. Or maybe you go 601 for the first 6 weeks test, 602 for the second 6 weeks. These are up to you. These version numbers, however you fluctuate. But one thing that we ask you to do is when you're giving a version to a CBA that you would like Region 9 to look at, we'd ask that you follow the 99 policy. That means that all test versions of a CBA test key would start with 99. So if this was my first CBA, it would be 99.1. My second CBA would be 99.2. My third CBA would be 99.3, and so on. The 99 policy helps us quickly identify which of your test keys are CBAs. If you already have a 99.1 in place, I'll show you very quickly how to go back and edit a test version where you could replace that with another number so it would make 99.1 free available. Also, if you've already named your test key for your first CBA, you can still go back and change this to the 99.1 policy. I'll show you that in just a minute. So we really want to stick to the version 99 and then whatever number CBA, 99.1. Also, the second form of communication is in your description, which you give as a name. Some of you are great to put your last name. Then you might even put your grade level and your content area. And then sometimes you call your CBAs a 6 weeks test. Some of them you call it units, and then you'll put which units are involved in your CBA. But what I really want you to think about is starting the description right off the bat with CBA. That way it is at the front of your description and it automatically knows us that we're looking at a CBA. So if it's my first CBA, I'm going to go ahead and put CBA 1 and then my last name. Now, if I teach more than one grade level, I might also want to put the grade level. If I teach more than one content, I would want to put the content. So this would be science grade 9. Okay, so this is CBA 1 for my class in 9th grade science. You would go in and look at your lead forward or your star raw conversion tables. These are fine. This link right here will click you to one. I prefer the lead forward one, but let's say I'd gone to lead forward. I'm not really going to go to lead forward right now for the sake of time, but let's say I did and it said my cutoff for masters was a 93. For meets, it was an 84, and for approaches, it was a 72. Okay, so this is not correct, but for the sake of time, I'm just plugging in numbers. You would definitely want to go look at the biology cutoff scores if this was you. Okay, we'll hit save. Then I come in here and I pick my content. So biology, and hit save, and then it pops up. So now here's what's important. Important is I follow the 99 version and I have CBA in my description. Okay, that way, when I go to look at my test keys list, I can quickly find which one I specifically want. So even though there were other CBAs listed in here, there was no confusion because I knew the one that I wanted Region 9 to look at was the 99 one. I knew it had CBA 1 in the description. Now let's say I've got an old test that already had 99 1, it was getting in my way, or I needed to change the version number, or I meant to put CBA in the title right here for my 5th grade and I forgot. Only thing I have to do is go to the test keys list, hit edit, go to header. Header is where your version number and description is. So again, I can follow the 99-1 policy. I can come back down here and add CBA 1 and my last name to it and hit save, and I've got it cleaned up. Even if I've already given the test, I can still go back and edit. So now when I go to instructional reports, I can automatically see my CBA right here. It's 99-1. It's ready to go. Okay. So again, if I go to my test keys and I list and I see a CBA, going, oh wow, this was my 4th grade CBA. I forgot to follow the 99-1 rule. I'm going to go back and hit edit, go to header, add my 99-1, come in here, put CBA at the front, add my name. Okay, so now as I go into my instructional reports, I can very easily pick out my science, 5th grade, and I know exactly which ones I want Region 9 to look at. Okay, so I can pull these out and start to work. Thank you so much for helping us identify which test keys you would like us to run reports. We appreciate your support. Thank you so much for naming your test keys for us.